relationship at this point with that girl. Damn, bro, the way she orchestrated that, man. Ooh, man. The game cold. The game is really cold.
A life without children is vapious, and it's inane, and it's pointless. And you may sit here and think that your career matters, but the truth is that when you're 52 and you're past it with no grandchildren in a house by yourself, and all your friends have grandchildren in this beautiful life, and you're sitting there by yourself, do you think the fact that you can afford a few extra Gucci bags is going to genuinely make you feel happy? I was at my grandmother's 93rd birthday. I stood there and I looked at my 93-year-old grandmother, and there was a room, a whole room full with maybe 70 people that came from that one woman. Isn't that remarkable? That nobody cared about her career. Nobody asked what job she did. Nobody asked how many times she went to the club. Nobody asked if she had time to go to festivals. No, you had 70 sentient beings, including myself, full of life from one woman who dedicated herself to being a mother and a good wife. That is beautiful.
Say, bro, let me tell y'all some real shit, bro. The amount of women who actually find joy.
Let's take this shit back. What is your nature? What were you meant to do? A man wasn't meant to be a fucking woman. A woman wasn't meant to be a man. And it ain't about feelings and emotions and all this old shit. It's about, nigga, you wasn't born that way. You can play pretend. You can play goddamn, well, I say a lot of people are doing playing dress up. Niggas want to go in the back and try on different clothes and wigs and change their appearance. Nigga, what were you born with? I've always felt like I'm something else. Bitch, why is your butch ass bleeding out your pussy then? Since you feel so much like a nigga. I ain't never experienced what you talking about. When I go down the period aisle and all that old shit, nigga, it makes me uncomfortable. Cause I think about what these products are used for. A bleeding vagina. And you got light, super, tampons, pads, panty liners, the soap, feminine wash, and all this old shit. My point is, you are what you are. Stop trying to run away from what the fuck reality is. You were meant here to fucking give life. If you're not able to give life, do you know how many women have felt who were the term barren and could not conceive or keep a child? Same way some of y'all be about certain foods that give you indigestion and goddamn gas. That's how some women's bodies is to keeping a baby down. That baby don't stay down. There are miscarriages. There are stillbirths. There are things of this nature that have taken place which have to be horrific for these women. But you know how many women throughout the world have tried, even against all odds of having miscarriages and this going on and that going on, because innately they did not run away from their nature that you were meant to be a mother. That's your purpose. All this hoeing and going. I know strippers, they mothers. I know women on the internet who all they do is show their pussy in that ass and act like they cute. Somebody busted them and they was in surgery. Or had a midwife or whatever the fuck she did. But the case is, this is what you meant to be. Wanting to, if you go against the nature of what you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to do, you're gonna get some consequences that have to come with that. It can't be goddamn all peaches and cream.
Boy, and working, doing laborious jobs is slim to none. Most men don't even enjoy working. They would much rather be at the crib playing Call of Duty, playing 2K, playing Madden, anything other than working. And then y'all decide to go up there and put a job before a man, your child, your family. It's crazy. It's really, really stupid if you ask me, because let's talk about this. When y'all hit a certain age, like age 40, Y'all don't keep going up. Y'all start to come down. Y'all are losing steam. Meanwhile, the
Big
man that you
steam
competing
losing.
against, he's cranking up. He's starting to really catch a stride. And he going up because we start to enter in our prime earning years. It's an inverse relationship. We start to come up and y'all start to come down. It's really that simple. And you telling me that you would rather sit up there and lose to a man competition-wise on the job force as opposed to raising a family and having a kid and all of that kind of stuff of your own. And don't let me start talking about this. Women get jealous of other women who got that and they won't speak on it. They going to tell a therapist this. They taking antidepressants because they realize that, damn, I wasted my youth chasing this career for a company who doesn't even value me and will replace me if I died or got sick. Bro, they will have somebody in your position before your body even goes in the ground, bro. And they putting that over starting a family. I don't know about y'all. If I was a woman, I would choose to have a family over a damn job. Straight up. Working is for the birds. Nigga don't want work. And y'all fought to work. That's crazy. I never understood that.
I read a quote where they said, when you go through a divorce, when your kids are younger, they idolize their dad. Then when the divorce happens, they demonize them. I know, and I think deep down my kids know. They know I was there when they was growing up. They know no matter what was going on in my life, they came first. And it's weird how everything was fine until the divorce happened. And then I became a deadbeat. Then it was I abandoned everybody. And I was like, that is not what happened. I never put my career before them. It was equal. You know what I mean? My management, when we went over my schedule, when's their kids' birthdays? What events do they got to be in? Like if there was a recital, a basketball game, things like that, I was like, okay, I got to get back. I got to make it. Like we would literally, okay, what day is Austin's birthday? What day is Kennedy's birthday? Emilio's birthday? Like, okay, so you can't work that day. Or I got to be close enough that I can get back for their birthday. And we had a reality show, you know what I mean? That everybody got paid on. I was making my kids money when they were under 18, you know what I mean?
Say, bro, now that's the ugly side about, risking your life going into marriage, man, and having kids with people, because this right here is the reality of the majority of men who had a family and then they got divorced. This is what happens. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of times it's the ex-wife fault because she definitely telling the kids that she's a victim. Your daddy don't love you. He left us. He did this. Well, you shouldn't tell the kids those details, especially when they're young. I get it. But you can't sit up there and villainize one person and then paint yourself to be a perfect person. I've seen so many women do this, man. I don't know too many men who done it, right? Maybe they done it after the woman and did this major smear campaign and he got to really just clear his name after the fact. Like one of those videos I showed y'all back in a couple weeks ago when the girl was like, my daddy be sending my mama $2,000 a month and she won't give me none of the money. The daddy only told her that because the mama making him out to be a deadbeat. So he cleared his name. No, your mom gets $2,000 from me. I'm not a deadbeat. She's spending the money on whatever the fuck she wants to spend it on. See, that's what happens when y'all get divorced. That's the sad thing, bro. And you don't have a lot of times access to the kid to really set the story straight. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not telling none of y'all to not get married and nothing like that because y'all grown. Y'all do what y'all want to do. There's enough people on the internet telling you don't do it. There's enough people telling you to do it. I'm going to stay indifferent. All I'm going to say is protect yourself, bro. You really can't protect yourself with the kid aspect, though. You can only protect yourself with not having to pay this woman alimony and taking half your shit. But as far as child support go, you ain't getting out of that if y'all got kids. I'm sorry.
So help me understand that you employ more blacks than me, but you go home to a white woman. Why you don't have a black woman?
I need to leave that dope alone.
I fell in love with a white woman. Why didn't you fall in love with a black woman?
I fell in love with a black woman. We broke up.
And why didn't you find that fall in love with another black woman?
I did that too. We broke up.
Okay. And why didn't you get another one and another one and another one until you found the right one?
He need to leave that dope alone. Because I met a white woman that I fell in love with, and that's the person that
you're disingenuous.
When you imagine how the internet would explode
if it was in reverse and somebody white was doing it. And this is where it just drives me up the wall with black folks that think like this. That's why I call them the black KKK collective group thing, the wokesters. This is why I say they have become the very thing that they once hated. Love doesn't have any color, people. I challenge you to go date someone outside of your race. The man didn't find love with a black woman. He found love with a white woman. My son's mom is white. My mama is mixed, white and black. I have a multicultural family. To buy into this racist ass thinking is to deny one whole group of my family, which is why I say mixed children will end up saving the world.
Now look, I don't got a dog in this fight, right? You know, we all come from a certain type of lineage. Ain't none of us 100% African, bro. Let's be real. We not, man. We got all kind of stuff in us. Especially if you from the South. Man, if you black in America, bro, trust me, you got some Caucasian in you because of, you know, what happened back in the past 1619 to 1860 something or whatever, whenever the Emancipation Proclamation. Just think about this. Andrew Jackson had a whole lot of half black, white kids running around. I'm just saying. So my thing is this though. I ain't tripping. I'm not even going to address what he talking about. I want to address brother Umar Johnson. See, when a nigga hold your feet to the fire and you ain't got no answer for his questions, you got to come in with the shame and tactics. He just used sign language, basically. Shame, insult, and I don't even remember, guilt, and I don't know what the last one was standing for, but he just did it because he said, listen, of course you employ more black people than me, but why didn't you marry a black? And nigga, shut the fuck up, man. Dog, that's why niggas, hey, bro, listen, dog.
I used to hate how strict my parents were when it came to me growing up as a child. But now, as I look at the kids today, my parents saved my life. One thing I really disliked and couldn't understand when I was younger is why my parents never allowed me to go to sleepovers. Because when I was
we ain't doing no sleepovers.
My friends. Period. But what I didn't consider was the dangers that could already be lurking in the home when it comes to different family members, or just the dynamic that they have and how it could affect your child. I also didn't like the fact that I couldn't stay out late and hang out with my friends. But now as an adult, I realized that after a certain time, there's nothing in those streets but danger and trouble. I needed to stay my butt at home. I hated the fact that my parents were so involved in my studies growing up. I hated it. I wished my parents were more laxy-daisy with my grades like the other kids were, because they could do whatever they want and they didn't have the pressures of their parents trying to get them to get these good grades. But now that I'm older, I realize that I carried that work ethic, that discipline, that focus into my career. And with it, I'm able to focus and get things done in a diligent and fast way. I could literally go on and on about the things that I didn't understand when I was younger, but now do as an adult. So I don't know which young adult needs to hear this, but I know you think your parents might be doing a lot or doing too much, but trust me, one day you're gonna appreciate it. There are kids out there who wish that their parents were more involved in their life, who actually gave a damn about what they do or what they want to be when they grow up. So don't take an involved and caring and even overprotective parent for granted. You might not understand now, but trust me, later you will.
Say, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. In one of the videos that I dropped yesterday, I spoke about this, man, about that strictness, right? My mom and my dad, they got split up around the age when I was 13 or 14 years old, bro. I'm talking about before they got split up, my daddy was on top of us, man. I'm telling you, we ain't had no downtime like talking about it, bro. Definitely wasn't running the streets. Definitely wasn't. We was militant, bro. When we got home, it was some things that had to get done as soon as we dot that door, bro. As soon as we crossed that threshold, my dad had us on a routine, bro. We had a morning routine, an after school routine, and a night routine, and a weekend routine, bro. You get what I'm saying? Many of my habits that I have today is from that. I'm not gonna hold you. It was that strictness that my daddy brought to the equation that my mama couldn't bring to the equation. And like I told y'all yesterday, when they split up, that's when shit hit the fan. I was given a choice. Do you want to go to Monroe, Louisiana? Because my daddy took a job there. So he moved up there. I said, hell to the no. Not only did I not want to go up there because I don't know nobody up there. That's the country. And Monroe, what the fuck I'm going to do up there? I ain't want to live with my daddy. Because, man, before they actually really split up and left, that was a transition before he actually took a position up there. We was living with my dad by himself for like 2 years, and I got 2 years of that. I was like, I can't do another sentence with this man. I can't do another life sentence with this man, bro. So I was like, nah, I'm staying with my mama. Because over the summer, I would stay with her, and I knew I could do whatever I want over there, bro. And guess what? I got lucky. I didn't get into no real trouble, but my two brothers, they didn't. Both of them niggas in jail right now. My little brother right now, he probably don't get out for another year and a half. And my older brother, I don't even know when that nigga get out. But we was all pretty much, don't get it twisted. We was boys. We was fighting and shit at school. And, we was doing mischievous things like the normal boys would do. But it was nothing too crazy until my mama had 100% custody of us. And I ain't blaming my mama. She just don't know. She didn't know. My mama ain't really had no daddy, so what the fuck she know? Mama, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And I can only imagine the conversations behind the scene that my dad and my mama was having. Like, man, baby, you need to send these boys up here to me. They don't want to go up there by you. I didn't. Fuck all that. Shit.